missed that. We might catch him further down the road there. I missed that guy on the boat there. We might catch him further down the road there. Now I've been making vids and I've been losing my sound. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Made a couple of good vids there. Admittedly they were partial workout ones, but I lost the bloody sound on them. Now I either turned off the mic. Where is that mic? Here it is. I either turned off the mic or the connection into the camera is not working. Yeah, rat on a hat. Rat on a hat. So I'm off to Mega Mart, a big supermarket here along the river, and just let me get set up here. And even the next vid that you'll have seen it by the time this goes up, so I can't turn the clock back, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Here we go. You're in the picture. So I've got some rubber bands here to keep the connection tight in the camera. Which I'll have to check every now and then, won't I? To see that it's working. Because it could be the bumps are loosening up the 3.5 little plug-in connection I've got. This is this concrete here that was laid, still being laid. I'll get on the road here so it's not so rough. And bugger if I know what. I mean, it's as rough as you can see that. Now, even if they tile over the top of this, that's a hell of a lot of sand and cement over the top of this concrete, and there's no mesh, there's no reinforcing whatsoever. We'll go up here where they're dropping some, and we'll see on the ground what everything okay behind me, what they're dropping it into. I'll just go quietly here. Don't go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage, rage upon the night. Who was that by? Does anyone know? Don't go gentle into that good night. The boys are having a yarn, they've poured some there. So they're just pouring it onto, I'll get off the bike here, onto unstable ground, as you can see. Yeah, I can see, brother. Yep. Yeah, this is fresh concrete here. I've been told just to move back because the concrete's soft underfoot, but it's not. So that's just straight onto the dirt. There's no compacting. There's no reinforcing. This is between the river wall and the road. And as I say, they'll come along and they'll tile over this for public area, and yeah, get into them, mate, get into them. So we missed the pour. That was just the last of it there. They'll probably spread that out and then pour over top of it again. Let's see what he's going to do here. Is he finished or not? Yeah, I think we've got the last of it there. And this is why it all just cracks up and breaks, because it's just drying in the sun. All underfoot here under me is freshly poured and it's cracking. So whatever goes on top of that's going to shift again, isn't it? And good on you, mate. Your supervisor there. Is there any coming out? Now this ain't a critique or anything. I'm just they're all looking at me now. Good. Coming. Hurry up. Oh, he's washing it out. Yeah. No, he's finished pouring. So we'll look back there. They've been doing all of this, and you can see how rough it is. They just level it off with their rakes. We'll get on the road here. And I'm going for about all up today, 15-16k round trip ride. He might be dumping some. Yeah, he's dumping some. Here it, oh, it might be just a washout. Oh no, that's a pour. Yeah. Now in some areas it's sort of 6 inches thick, and in some areas it's 3 inches. It depends on the lay of the land, on the level of the land there underneath. Oh, that's good. We caught that. And he's going to move forward a bit. I wasn't going to put the camera up until I got back down to the intersection further on, because I've covered this area. But we've caught the truck here, so that's content. And I've done this in the past. My old man taught us as kids, as 6 and 7 year old, we were in doing this as kids, laying driveways and paths in the neighbourhood. And in those days you could, I better watch this rubber band doesn't turn me off, could be what's happening. You could chuck a box of piss, a box of beer to the concrete truck driver, and conveniently he'd have some left over, like 5 or 6 metres, and he'd drop around at night. You'd have all the neighbours with the brooms and the shovels and the rakes, you'd have your driveway boxed up, and we learned as young kids how to do boxing and how to do concrete, even mix it, but the concrete mixer would turn up. So this is in the early 60s, 1960s, and all the neighbours would be there, and you'd drop a driveway down. Maybe 6, 8, 10 metres of driveway you'd drop down, 3 metres wide, and he might turn up in a few more days' time to do a bit more of the driveway. So we learned how to do that, how to box, how to screed, how to compact as kids. And bugger me if a month later the neighbour's driveway would get done under the same conditions. Terms and conditions of those days were crates of beer. And the concrete truck driver, that's what he wanted. And that'd go to him and his mates. And bugger me if a month after that the neighbour up the road would get his driveway done. And that's how it worked. That's how it worked. And everyone pitched in and helped the neighbour, and you got a free concrete driveway out of it. We had fucking concrete everywhere, under the house and everything. We were in there with jackhammers in the roll light, digging out under the house. And at some point, a few more boxes of beer were brought, or crates. You know, proper man's fucking box, crate, none of these poofed cardboard ones, as they are now, with little bottles, full bottles, 750s, and you know, 2 in each hand, 2 crates in each hand, man. Full or empty, didn't matter, yeah, that's what we carried. And the old man would have 6, 8 metres wide, probably 8 metres deep under the house, concrete, 100 mil deep, 150 if we were going to do work on cars. And that all got done over time. You know, a few quid might have changed hands as well, but mostly it was beer because it was all leftover concrete. They'd have to go and dump it. They'd only dump it. You know, no need to dump it. It was there. It was left over. So, you know, no need to waste it. Anyway, enough of that. We've got some content. So I'm up to where vid number 179 and 180 started and finished at the bridge where the cows were, and I'm going to turn right there where the cows were. What's this fella doing here? Oh, dumping his rubbish. Look. Oh no, he's bringing a feed for the boys. Yeah, he's bringing a feed for the boys. They're working down in that tank there. Now I'll show you what will go over the top of that concrete, because it won't be left like that. That'll be tiled. What was I saying? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to turn right. I've got a fair way to go too. Further up here, just set your camera up because it's bouncing around a bit, and I'll have to get a better mount. We're going onto an island and over another bridge to exit that island to I think it's Danang's biggest supermarket. It's called Mega Mart. MEGA for a viewer called Mark. Hey Mark, you asked a good question. Where was I when I was up here? So I'll just keep you in the picture, mate. Sounds like you're interested to know you've been here, or you didn't recognise the place. So that's where we're going. And oh yeah, there's a few holes in the ground. So actually, there's a huge bollard there. See these bollards along here? I didn't notice those before. See the bollard just there? Steel bollard. And they're all, looking back, I've already passed about 10 of them. 5, 10, there's probably 10 more up here. So this is some form of, I would say fishing boats come up here and park up. Definitely when there's a storm at sea. I would say they come up here. I'll just turn this around a bit and you can see the, I think I might have known how I turned that sound off. You can see the bollards here. Now we're coming up to some boats. These are fishing boats. And that wood won't last there long. That plywood won't stay there very long. That'll be gone tomorrow. So they'll come up here to get out of the stormy weather for refuge against that. And those bollards will be what they tied up to, because it looks like one or two might be. Oh yeah, there's containers on my left here, so this is a bit of a shipping lane, a boating lane of some description. So you can see the blue boats, the tops of the blue boats there. There you go. And actually he's tied up to these crane booms. Oh no, the boys are using the bollards here. There's ropes to the bollards. I'll give you a quick view. Yeah, they're roped off to the bollard there. Okay, on the road again. Is Willie Nelson still alive? He must be about 92, 94. Willie and the Wilburys. Willie in the wilderness with the Wilburys. More bollards. Well, there's the bridge, so I'll stop and have a drink of water up here. Actually, it's cooled down. The standing fan in my room bloody shit itself, and I don't know if they got fuses. I doubt it, but I think the switch blew. That's getting fixed at the moment. That's a story to come. And so I'm out of fan, and ding! I just remembered someone, Bill. If you're watching, Bill, he said, "Oh, the air conditioners have got fans." Well, yeah, they have actually. So the past couple of nights, I've had the fan on the aircon blown over my ass instead of the round standing fan. It's been good, and I hope to get that back tomorrow. Because sitting in the little couch I've got, and when I'm laxing, is that floor stand's good just to move the air. It's enough. So I'm pretty well acclimatised to the heat here. I sweat more in my room than anywhere else. You know, it pisses off me in there. So I'm used to it. I'm out now. It's 2 o'clock, but it's cloudy and there's another breeze again, so it's cracker. Better to be outside, and even if you're under some cover. So here we go. This is where the glass was. This is where the cows were, and I won't muck around. I'll keep going. This is where the glass was. That's all picked up. I see a pile of it over there where he's just dumped it though. And so new territory again. We're I haven't been down here, and we're over. There's a couple of bridges here, and there's a hotel just up here I'm going to have a look at on behalf. So no toys and no money yet. But I'm not looking. Now I've got a couple of reviews coming up. I collect toys, homeless toys. Lost and homeless. Homeless and found. And I give them a new home. Don't you fucking pull out on me, mate. Yeah. And what gear I carry on the bike as well. I carry everything on the bike I need, including an umbrella. I'll show you that. And I'm covered. It covers every emergency. Not every emergency. It covers a you-know-what that starts with F and ends in T tyre. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get one. But everything else, so I'll shut up about that and show it. Now, ooh, nearly. Ooh, bumpy bump. Now I think if I spin off in here, down in here, I'm not sure. So I'll stop and check my global positioning electronic device. And see where I am, and see where I need to go, because I'm going past, so why not, you know? Don't be a cock and stop on the road. Get off the road. I say to myself, I'll get off the road here. Well, there's the bridge I just come over, and there's the river I rode along. They're highly entertaining. So now, did I bring some looking glasses? I did. Oh, looking how long we're running for, because I know I get 35 minutes, and that's 23, so I can burble on for another 10 minutes, and get my water out, because that's important. I've never enjoyed water so much as I have here. So reduction, there's a word for you. Reduction, to reduce, to only to get rid of what you don't need in order to find out what you do. Yeah, I suppose I should. That's my first filthy look. Now there was a word I thought of there. To reduce, to eliminate, to I better move the bike. I'm being a tourist. Yeah. So in abstract art, or my style, is to reduce everything down to until what you're left with is all you need. And I think medical do that, you know, process of elimination. I think medical do that, don't they? They ask you questions in order to get rid of. Ask questions about your symptoms in order to eliminate possibilities until what they're left with is a probability. I don't know how I got onto that. Right. Get rid of that, and get rid of that. Now I'm here. I'll get this sorted here. So I'm here, and believe it or not, that's what I come to see. So, and then there's another one up there. Ah, I see. Go along there to the end. Got it. Go along there to the end. Come to another one. Just trying to fix a picture in my head here. So I'll leave all that just sticking out there because it's not going to fall out. And I'll straighten things up a bit. So I've come to the supermarket to get a few things, some butter and bacon. They have good deals on bacon here. I brought a couple of times this particular brand of bacon. It wasn't bad. It was 200 dong for a kilo. What's 200 dong? 612, $8 US. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. Well, now that I know where I am, I'll come back because if I go into a place, I generally like to change my shirt and look a little bit more presentable, not too affluent, of course, you know. Keep the proposition of the skin tax down as much as possible. Oh, here's some cows. Sweet. See, there's not much grass anywhere, so these fellas here are getting what they can. They're getting what they can. Now, I don't know what cows are worth here. 3, 5, 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, and a couple of little ones. I don't see. Yeah, there's a few rooters there. Well, they're all rooters actually. They're all rooters. Oh no, there's a tart. Some tarts in there. Yep. And they look pretty bloody good. They look in good nick. They're in good nick, those things. Not too ribby. Right, don't get lost. I might have snookered myself here. No, I'm good. I can get out. I'll stick to the plan. Actually, I'll bugger if I know where I am now. I know where I am, I don't quite know where to go. To get out of here. Stick to the main, I think I'll stay on this main road. Now this is a big shop going in here. Big shop. And Mr. Angle Grinder Man there. Watch a working man for a moment. I want to see where to go. I'm just checking my map here just to make sure. Because I stopped and had a look at something else, it's easy for me to fuck it up. So keep on going up until a really big main road. That's all I've got to do. And then turn right. Oh, hang on. No. I turn right here. Wait, nearly cocked it up. Turn right here and keep going. Lucky, I nearly cocked that one up. More cows down here. We'll go and have a look at the cows. This will probably be another big retail outlet because they're display shelves. Good brother? Yeah, been there, done that too. I said the other day that I'd done my fair share of heavy welding, structural fabrication, which I had, but I also did a lot of architectural welding, spiral stairs, landings, real fancy hand railings, gates. Are we going to cross the road? Hang on mate, you haven't got a light. It's a fucking red light. Jesus. You see, this is the problem here. They don't play by the rules. And I didn't see any one of these fellas. Oh no, they've got wait for the walking light there. But I suppose. So I'm going to head up here, and I'll turn that off there. Turning off. Okay, sweet.